Hey guys and gals, let's unbox and have a look at Draco Malfoy and Cedric Diggory by LEGO BrickHeadz. This is set number 40617. Contains roughly 262 bricks. Retails for $19.99, and the set was provided to me by the LEGO Group for early review. And yes, that's pretty much what it is, 2 BrickHeadz. And yeah, I already did one of these. This is going to be the second. Well, looks pretty interesting, but let's unbox this set. And I have a bunch of stuff going on right now, so hopefully I can get some stuff done. And I lost the box cutters. Matter of fact, I hadn't even found them. This workshop is such a mess right now. I can't even find half the stuff anymore. So, and if you hear any muffled music in the background and you're sensitive to that, I can't do nothing about it. There's some big party going on a couple of doors down. That's how loud it is. And don't get me started on that nonsense. Alright, so we get 2 manuals that look like they've seen better days. Packed very sloppy. Yes, I even grade on sloppiness too. So it looks like this is a family build, so you could probably build this with a partner. And just like with all the other ones, let me just throw these books over since they're so warped. Probably 2 bag number 1s and 2 bag number 2s. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And that's pretty much what it is. You got 4 bags. So let's begin with the small bag number 1 first. And what I'm looking for is really unique colors, and I already see a few things in here of interest already as it is. Now, if you're interested in the build on this set, I'll have it on my second channel, the complete build, including rants and stuff too. So, 1x3 plates and a 2x2 angler wedge plate. We also get a 1x1 quarter round flat tile, 1x2 plates. And all of this is in cool yellow too, and that's a color that I'm after. And here we have one of these 1x2 plates with bow, 1x1 flat tiles, and 1x2 plates, some round plates, 1x2 plate with holder. We got a few of those, and one of these award cups. Okay, that's not too bad. And 1x2 by 2/3 slopes, some 1x2 by 2 corner flat tiles, 1x1 plates. I'm looking for anything that looks different or interesting. Like we get some 1x1 bricks with the 1 stud on the side. And some more of those slopes. Here we got some printed eyepieces. I've already seen these enough, so, and the other ones, but for those who are just tuning in, that's what you get. Like you get 3 of those. And that's essentially what's in the first bag. So here's the large bag number 1. And I don't want to see what's in here, but I can tell you right now there's already a piece of interest, or POI, is these 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with the 4 studs. These are nice snot bricks. Studs not on top. Well, you put bricks on the side like this and change the direction. So here you go. There's a bunch of those in there. Let's see here. Now I'm always after these. I got a couple of projects that I haven't used them for yet, but I'm gathering them up. So you get a good handful, a good generous amount. In addition, you get a 2x3 flat tile, several 2x4 plates. Oh, it had to be printed on, but at least it's printed. Part of a shirt on a 2x4 flat tile. Some dark green 2x2 bricks, 1x4 plates, 1x4 brick, some flat tiles, 1x4 and 2x4 variants, and a 1x4 plate with 2 studs, 1x6, and a downwards 1x2 by 2x4 angular plate. Ooh, we get plenty of these 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Great for making seats and stuff, or even vehicles. So this is a good part. Got a broom piece. Here's the stick for the broom. Looks like we got ourselves a 2x2 by 2/3 plate with 2 studs. You also get a 1x2 brick with 2 studs. 2x3 plates and stuff like that, and round bricks. That's pretty much the contents for bag 1. Now let me slide this over here because I still got to do the build. Get that out of the way. And now we're going to do the bag 2. And let's do the small one first. And yes, this music that's been playing has been going on 6 hours straight. I don't think I can handle that much, even when I was a teenager. I'd have to give my ears a break. That's why I saw some of them wearing hearing aids. And they were my age too, so I took good care of my health. But we'll save that probably for the build video. So we get several of the 1x1/4 round flat tiles. Those are great. Matter of fact, if you really wanted to, these make great pieces for like part of a chocolate round cake or something. Let me get some 1x1 and 1x2 plates. A 1x2 plate with bow. Some 1x1 bricks. 1x2 by 2 corner flat tiles. We get some more of these printed eye pieces. You're going to see these a lot, so if I can get 3 in this one here too. Plenty of 1x2 plates and 1x2 flat tiles, 2x2 round plates with the cross. Looks like this is in light royal blue. 1x1 flat tiles and some of these 1x2 plates with bow that have the point at the end. And yeah, I don't, now it's starting to look all the same. Lots of medium to small pieces in these. Now let's move on to this bag. And I'm hoping there's some pieces in here of interest, though. I'm seeing a lot of these. Matter of fact, I got a large bin full of these now. I've been getting so many of these BrickHeadz sets. It's just parting them out, you get a bunch of those. So the good thing about doing these unboxings is that if you're interested, or let's say, hey, I need to find a bunch of these, but I don't want to wait 2 weeks for an order, go look for BrickHeadz. They got a bunch of those. Okay, 1x4 bricks. Here's a 1x2 by 2x4 downwards angular plate. And 2x4 plates, 4x4 plates. Got a few of those. I bet that's printed. Nope, it's not, so it made a liar of me, but here it is. I got plenty of these in yellow, the 2x4 flat tiles. 6x6 plate. We got some more 2x2 bricks in dark green and bright pink. Round 2x2 brick. Here we got a 1x2 brick with 2 studs. All right, some 1x4 flat tiles, a 1x4 plate with 2 studs, a broom piece. All right, we get one of these 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Well, we get several of them, and a 1x2 brick with a half bow. 1x2 plates with a horizontal holder, and 2x4 flat tiles and stuff like that. And let's just go ahead and we'll set these up where we can see them both here before we get into the review. Well, it'll be about 40 minutes before I'll even get to the review because I still got to build it. But here you go, and that's a good assortment of medium to small pieces. Not a whole lot of large stuff, but these right here are really handy, as well as some of these oddball colors like cool yellow. So there is a good chunk of parts in here that I could use. Mostly medium to small stuff. Great for making vehicles or furnishings and stuff. So what do you guys and gals think of the parts? Pretty cool? Now let's take a look at Draco Malfoy and Cedric Diggory. For the quick tour, here we have Draco Malfoy, and on the right we have Cedric Diggory. They're your typical BrickHeadz BrickHeadz figures. And that's essentially what he is, and he's pretty much built the same way. Matter of fact, they're almost built exactly the same way. I mean, if you look at the back here, they're pretty much the same thing here, same construction. All the graphics you see are printed, so that's good. And they have the brooms. He's got an award cup, so he must have won something. And I'm by all means not familiar with the Harry Potter stuff at all, so I have no clue. And this is from the Wizarding World. So that's essentially the tour there. Now let's dive right on into the review. And we're going to start with build quality. And, well, the build quality is average because accessories can fall off. These come off very easily, so you got to be careful how you pick them up. These are just meant to just be displayed on a shelf. Which leads to the play experience. You can do this. But other than that, the play value is very limited. And for my build experience, it was average too. I mean, it was just, they're BrickHeadz. Nothing bad about the build experience, just not really my cup of tea, but still not a bad build at that. Now, for city drop-in value, there's not a whole lot you can do with these. Maybe you can put like a flower bed around them or something, but for them being in a city, it's not too appealing. Well, for me anyways. For mock value, yeah, you can actually do a backdrop behind here and have them do other things. You can even part them out for other creations. So there is some mock potential with these BrickHeadz. Now, they are a family build, so you and another builder could actually build this at the same time. So they're pretty isolated, just like right here. There's a gap between them. So you could build one and a friend can build the other. So it works out. My final score for this set is a 9.5. And the reason why I'm minusing off a half a point here, no brick separator. Why is it important? Because you're putting together 1x1 and 1x2 plates. And anybody in the LEGO community knows if you put those plates together, they're almost impossible to take apart unless you have a brick separator. So that's the only thing that's missing out of this set. And maybe a couple of little fragments dinged off here and there because these are just basically just sitting on bases. I wish these were a little more firmly attached. Other than that, it's not a bad build. Now, for $19.99, you're getting a display piece, nothing more. Like I said, you can play with these. They do have just a little play value as well as for mock value, or if you just want them for the parts, but it's merely a display piece. And if you watch the unboxing portion on this, there are some pretty decent parts. I think for $19.99, it's pretty good. I think it's an average set, averagely priced, I mean. So tell me what you think of the set. To me, it was just an average build, nothing special, but I want to hear what you have to say about it.